This Cold Crusher is scoring up here in our final trial of the evening, and as I said, it is a true Monty. It won't get beat. As they score up here, or it scores up, I beg your pardon, Cold Crusher, and release at the 1690 there and come away nicely. I don't know who works harder, the horse or the jockey at times on these ones, but Kim has got it coming out of the gate pretty well there. The Mobile shot away there, and it didn't even blink, the horse. It's trotted down to the bottom corner there, and as I said, our previous one here in the Soul Trial was My High Expectations, with the same connections of David Aiken and Kimmer Frenning, and because it went on to win first up for them in the Monty at the races the other night, so certainly worth having a look at here. It's getting down to the bottom corner there. Cold Crusher doing it nicely, and the main thing is to trot all the way, of course. That's part of the education, but coming off the Mobile, it handled that with ease. Comes down this time, and we'll get the bell this time over the short 1690 trip, and hold together up in top there. And as I said, I take my hat off to these jockeys, because it's a lot different driving them in the sulky to sitting up on top of them, especially when they've been used to the sulky. But a Cold Crusher puts the ears up there and had a little bit of a balk there at the bell there. He wasn't too sure about that Cold Crusher, but Kim has kept its mind on the job there and trots down and heads towards the 800 metre peg. And once again, it's a bit like working your horse solo. It's pretty hard. You've got to judge the pace and keep them going at a reasonable speed and keep their mind on the job. At the 800, Cold Crusher doing it nicely at the moment, held together, got a lap full of horse at this stage there, and is just starting to stride out a little bit more now, heading down towards the 600 metre peg in the final trial of the night. They head down in the sunlight there, and seems to be increasing speed there. The tempo's gone up from the 800 as you'd expect, and heads down the back there. No opposition to press it on here, so it's got to do it all by itself here, and Cold Crusher done the job nicely so far. Kimmer Frenning, as I said, the leading rider at the moment there, and she's certainly showing experience here, and it's hard enough when you've got opposition, but it's probably even harder when you haven't got opposition. Cold Crusher on the bottom corner here, doing the job beautifully at the moment there, and starting to really stretch out now, Cold Crusher, and going to finish off the event. It was pretty reasonable time, I'd say, and Cold Crusher doing its best work in the straight here, hold together just the same, coming down the straight there and trotting like a time machine at the moment there, and comes down to the line there, held together, and Cold Crusher, education the name of the game, and Cold Crusher comes home and does a good job. So once again, well done to David Aiken and Kimmer and Cold Crusher.